Well, I started the club about, I would say about 26, 27 years ago. Started with 2 teams and now it's grown to at least 14. Mostly all boys teams. We're here at a tournament down in New Jersey right now. It's probably been my, I would say probably 1,000, 2,000 tournaments I've been to, and still enjoy seeing the boys and doing that. We're right here with our U18 boys, and probably their last hurrah with the club, and they're off to colleges. And I still enjoy seeing them. Most of these boys, and a couple of them have been with us for a lot of years, and love to see them progress into college.
Ray has been more of a mentor since he hasn't been my head coach, but he's always been around and helping everybody out on the team.
And his expressions are hilarious. Like, yeah, he always says, "Tread the grapes, get on your bike, and put one in the old onion bag." And just those British expressions that everyone loves.
And Ray has taught us that. And with Ray, he's been a great coach, a great guy. And especially when I went to nationals with him, it was a great experience, and I got to know him even better. Thanks a lot, Ray.
No, he says, keep the goose egg. We're going for the goose egg. So yeah, and that means getting a shutout. So his expressions always put a smile on my face.
Ray Franklin, who made this all possible. Probably one team, and now it's developed to all these teams, and he's just been a leader for the parents, for the players, for the coaching staff. When you have any issue, you go to Ray, or a piece of advice as a player, as a parent, as a coach. He's always there to lead us in the right direction.
I found this place as my home because the coaches were like a family, and being a part of Eastern for the past several years, it's really become that. From the players to the parents to the coaches, that's what it's all about, and that is something that Ray always wanted, and we're really proud to be a part of Eastern and this brotherhood of coaches, and you know, these great players that come through these doors on a regular basis. Without Ray Franklin, I wouldn't be able to have half the trophies that I have today.
So we have bags of chances. And that's what I'm happy with. I'm happy with the bags of chances. I'm also happy with the guys I put in, and they do a job. That's what I'm happy with. I'm seeing the depth that we have in the team. That's what I'm looking for. We have to win today. It's definitely a little discouraging when we were a better side. But they were all mistakes, and I've got all the mistakes right here. I know who they are, I know what they want, I know why we did it. They're just mistakes, end of story. Win these games. But don't get your heads down. Do you enjoy it? And we're playing the best, okay. Come to the club who really can't afford to pay. Good players, but just couldn't afford it. And it did me in for that. And I did get in touch, and I did have Mr. and Mrs. LaGreca with 2 boys in the program. And I was talking to them about it, and he said that he would start a 501c and get this off the ground. I think the boys are ready for it. I think we'll end up with 2 wins.
Well, for those of you who don't know, Ray is my father. I had the pleasure of having him as a coach as a child, and now have the pleasure of standing beside him as a coach and, you know, developing the youth. There's nothing I wouldn't do better or I would enjoy doing more than working with my father on a regular basis. He is one of the best men in football. I say it every day because he's the most selfless. All he does is care about the kids. Anything he could do to make a kid's situation better, whether it's taking kids to England, coming out of his own pocket for things like that. He really is football's biggest heart, at least in the New York general area. Yeah, he's quite the animated character, and I think at the home you really see where his ethic in football comes from. He's the type of guy, and he wouldn't want me to say this, so I will say it. he's the type of hardworking man that's up at 4 in the morning, and because the lights, the sun hasn't risen yet, he's got a miner's helmet on with a light, and he's mowing the grass in the dark because there's not enough time in the day for the guy. But he does nothing but give back to football. He's done a great job for the club and the camps and the tours and the indoor facilities that he's been able to put up. He really is a milestone in football in the New York greater area, simply because he's kind of led the trends in terms of the club and the camps, the indoor facilities. He's really kind of set the standard for everybody else.
So congratulations, Ray Franklin, and keep the teams growing.
Without Ray Franklin, I wouldn't be able to have half the trophies that I have today.
Thanks a lot, Ray.